Welcome to this 15-minute seated Pilates workout using a chair. So fabulous for postural awareness, and we're going to be including a few other pieces of equipment if you have them. So the weights, a looped resistance band, small ball, all optional. With the weights, we're going to take them off to the side for a little bit later on. If you have a looped resistance band, you can put it around your upper legs to begin with right here and have the small ball handy. That's for a little bit more inner thigh work as well. And side note, no small ball. You probably have a pillow at home. Use a pillow so that you can just feel a little extra press and engagement with the legs. If you're ready to get started, join me on your chair. Let's begin seated, nice and tall. We're scooched towards the front edge of the chair, so we're not far back in the seat. Equal weight on the feet. Hands can simply be on the pelvis. And exhale, press in on the ball and returning. You may need to adjust your feet so you can get a firm press. It's not only a press in, I want you to send squeeze in and up on the ball, press and release. Breathing out and in. So really connecting to inner thighs right now, which we want for the next exercise as well. 2 more times, 2. Keep the squeeze in on ball, arms cross, and round yourself forward. Keep your spine round, reverse, and roll yourself back and roll forward. So you may tap the chair as you reverse back and come forward again. You may not. What's more important is the beautiful movement from the spine opening up into the lower back, really sensing feet heavy down onto the floor here. Maintaining the squeeze in on the ball so we're not really getting into outer thighs quite yet. Two more times, 2 and 1. Very nice. Bring yourself up right now. Keep squeezing in on ball, hands behind head, and go into a pivot back. You may notice with your pivot back motion, maybe you don't go as far, but feet stay down regardless. So if you go back and your feet start to lift, that's not what we're after right now. Root down through your feet and pivot. So we're thinking longer and taller with back here. Let's do 2 more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Ball goes off to the side. Thighs stay still. One leg goes straighter and bend. Same leg to go straighter and bend. So we're trying to keep the thighs at the same level, even if this leg doesn't go all the way straight. And now switch out your sides, opposite leg to go straighter. Staying nice and tall. It's really easy to start kind of leaning back as the body is challenged. We can think this is posture work, even with lower leg focus. Just a few more times. And one last time. Very nice. Now reverse and roll back part way. Bend one knee in towards you, foot taps, and bend in to tap. Keep lifting up with chest here. So strong hips is what we're after right now. Working right through the hips, not the back. Few more times. And switch sides, opposite leg in. Keep reaching arms forward as you're curling the pelvis back. On the home stretch of this exercise. One last time. Very nice. Plant through both feet, vertical, and take hold of your ball again or pillow, squeeze in on it. This is where having weights, you'll take a weight in each hand, keep squeezing in on ball, and open arms and reach forward. So they can reach forward up at the diagonal. They can open to parallel and circle forward, or we go high lift. What's most important is center body, staying really still, working through arms and shoulders, not neck. If this is feeling easy peasy, it's an indicator to increase your weight. If it's feeling too challenging, it's an indicator to decrease the weight. So find that Goldilocks option just right for you. Another time here. And now reverse, reaching. Again, it can be part way up. It can be a little higher or all the way up. Just a few more times here. You're continuing to press in on ball. One last time. Let's keep the arms open to the side, and we're going to bend. This is just our check. It's pretty easy. Lift your arms up higher and bend. It's always okay to adjust your weight and increase them for our bicep curls. Keep the arms bent, reach them in front of you, straight to bend. Too challenging, we take the arms lower. So arms parallel to the floor or lower. Just the right amount of work. Ease in the neck. Two more times. Pause. Pivot forward, bend the elbows, and start reaching the arms out to the side slightly and lower the arms down. And so we open lift, slowly down. So the arms are almost straight. There's just a slight bend in the elbow. Keep gently pressing it on ball. And keep with this slow motion lift to down. Let's do two more times here. Very nice. Pull the elbows back. And then just take those weights down. Ball off to the side. Sitting nice and tall. Arms can cross in front of you. Onto toes here. One thigh opens and return. So the pelvis stays still as thigh opens and return. It's a clamshell that we usually do on the side. We're just doing this seated. So this is our option one. We'll come back to this second side, clamshell open. So what happens sometimes is the whole pelvis moves. I'm going to keep the hips, the pelvis nice and still right here. Even if maybe you want to take your hands against the pelvis, just a little bit more awareness there. And another time. Now take both feet down. One foot is lifted and we open the leg like a door. And return. Open thigh. And return. So notice how the band wants to maybe pull the leg back in quickly. Resist closing. Resist the close. Very nice. Switch sides, opposite leg to open. So it's that open and close. Hips continuing to stay still. Really letting the thigh move. And one last time. Very nice. Both feet down. Now first side, we're going to start opening foot out to the side and return. Open foot out to the side, return. So you're doing a little internal rotation. It's not going to move very much, and that's okay. You might want to put both hands on thighs. So when the leg opens, we're trying not to let the leg lower down. Keep the thighs on the same plane here. And another time. Switch sides, opposite leg. Rotate to rotate. Just a few more times. One last time. Very nice. Take the band off. Ball back between. Arms reach in front of you. Bend one elbow back behind you to straight. Bend back behind. Now you can keep it here. So this is really getting shoulder to arm, where we bend and rotate. This is not how fast you're going, especially if you're rotating. Try to get that full range of motion. Keep gently squeezing in on ball. One last time. Switch sides. So we start just bend to return. Get this motion with arms, strong arms, and you can keep it here or add your rotation. Strong, strong. Back of shoulder, spine rotation, squeeze with ball. And another time. Very nice. Now take the band off to the side. Let's start arms reaching in front of you. You're just going to extend your spine, so that means the fingers will start reaching up a little bit more and return. So I'll turn to the side. As you do this, the spine is doing that motion back and return. So the spine does the motion back and return. Arms, kind of like zombie arms. They just follow where the back takes them. Another time here, and then we're going to change the arm position. Nice. Open arms, thumbs up, and keep reaching the arms, and again, lift. Squeeze it on your ball. You want to stay anchored over your sits bones. Let's get the upper back to extend. Beautiful work here for upper spine. Two more times. And another time. Very nice. One hand comes down to the chair, opposite arm up. Side bend, side stretch over. Bring yourself up. Let's do the same side over. Root evenly through feet, even though we're bending to side. And another time. And switch sides. This is your opportunity maybe to breathe a little bit more deeply. Reach longer. One last time. Very nice. Bend yourself forward. You can remove the ball if you had hold of it. And just allow yourself to stretch forward. Taking a few deep breaths here. And this can be really passive where you just relax down, or more active where you take hold of the ankles and gently with your arms stretch out a little bit more. Your next breath out, hands come to thighs and roll yourself up to a seated position. And start to go into big, slow circles with shoulders. Perfect opportunity to breathe more deeply for yourself here. And then reverse the direction of the shoulder circles. Notice how your body's feeling after that short session. If all that work felt easy, it just simply means that next time you need a heavier resistance band or heavier weights. As long as the work stays positive, we can keep increasing the intensity either by a longer length class or increasing the weights. Let the shoulders come up to the ears and exhale, soften the shoulders down. If you enjoyed that session, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. They really help support the channel so much. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon. And if you want to do a few more stretches to round out this class, make sure to check out the class that you're seeing right now.